Today's broadcast is brought to you by Dooley Funeral Homes, keeping your memories alive since 1857.
Good morning, Aaron Archers. It's finally Friday, March 9th, and it's time for Archers Live with Adison Hindenlang and Molly Reinhart.
The big night is finally here. It's time for Greece to take the stage. You'll hear this from the stars today's broadcast. You'll also see our new students of the week are. Let's get started. Archers Live starts right now.
Today we have Alex and Lily from Mr. P's class lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we are having cheese rippers, coleslaw, applesauce, and milk or salad bar. There's also broccoli, cheese, and rice in the crock pot.
For events today, it is the last day of the third 9 weeks. Teachers, grades are due by 11 p.m. on Sunday. Friday school is in Mr. Lehman's room from 2:45 to 5:30.
In case you didn't hear the good news yesterday, Aiden McAlexander won his first match 12-3 at state yesterday, so he takes the mat again at 10 o'clock this morning.
And tonight is the opening night for Grease. Senior Courtney Smith is playing the lead of Sandy in Grease this weekend. This week she sat down with ALSTV's Adam Butzin and shared how starring in the musical has affected her life and others at our school.
I think it's impacted my high school career, my life just in general, by giving me more confidence. It's honestly hard to get up in front of a lot of people and singing or saying your lines, or actually even doing this because this makes me nervous too. But I think it's helping me with presentations in school. I've definitely seen a lot of more people join the musical, and it's not just the same kind of people. It's like, oh, stars of the basketball team or people that do sports that really someone wouldn't guess that they're in a musical, but they join, and it just makes it better because there's a bunch of different people that are contributing to one big thing.
The curtain opens at 7 o'clock this evening. You can also catch your performance of Grease on Saturday evening at 7 o'clock or Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Don't forget to move your clocks ahead early on Sunday morning. This week is our springtime change.
Happy birthday today to Reese and 2B turning 8 and to Melanie 1 in the 10th grade turning her sweet 16.
Happy birthday, Melanie!
Today, Lorelei and 1B turns 8 and Braden and Aiden in the 3rd grade turn 9. On Sunday, Kaylee and Katie turn 6 while Allison and 1A turn 7. We hope you all have a great birthday weekend, and elementary students, make sure you stop by the office for your birthday pencils.
Happy birthday as well to this guy right here. If you see Mr. Assistant today, make sure you wish him a very happy birthday.
We've already heard from the Grease female lead role, Courtney Smith, but let's take it over to our male lead for the last round of Grease trivia.
Good morning, Grease fans. It's finally time for the show. I'm Courtney and I play the character of Sandy. The musical opens at the beginning of the school year. Sandy is new at Rydell, but she meets Danny over the summer. Neither Sandy nor Danny knows that they are now at the same school. The musical unfolds as the characters all adjust and figure out new relationships.
Danny, played by myself, is tough and a troublemaker. After meeting and falling in love with Sandy, Danny learns how to tone down his mischievousness in order to have a relationship with Sandy. The theater department is under direction of Mrs. Mary Smith, Miss Crystal Brooks, Mrs. Katie Shar, and Cord Earhart. Thank you for all the parents and families for supporting our love for the theater. Thank you to everyone at school for supporting the performing arts by attending the show this weekend. Tickets will be available at the door. Break a leg, cast and crew. Back to you, Addison and Molly.
Thanks, guys. We can't wait to see the show. Elementary students, make sure your parents know about PTO movie night coming up this Tuesday at 6 o'clock in the auditorium. They'll be showing the movie Ferdinand. There is no cost for this event. Doors open at 5:30. Wear your PJs and bring a canned good to share with local families in need. For every item you bring, you'll receive a raffle ticket for a chance to win the DVD. You must have an adult with you at this event.
Here are our new students of the week. In the middle school, we have Katrina Fish, who is nominated by both Mrs. Saylor and Mrs. Reyes. They say that Katrina is a leader in the classroom. She is also kind, courteous, responsible, and honest. Katrina has shown a great amount of academic growth and maturity from 6th to 7th grade. She takes pride in doing her best and seems genuinely excited about learning. Keep up the great progress, Katrina.
Our high school student is Iris Sorrell, who was nominated by Mrs. Bagley. Mrs. Bagley says that Iris has been an absolute joy to have in the broadcast class the last 3 years. Iris loves to learn, applies everything she is taught, and is always willing to help her classmates. As the editor of broadcasting this year, Iris has stepped up in the lead in many ways. Iris makes sure broadcasts are ready to go when Mrs. Bagley cannot be present, takes on a larger workload, models exemplary work, and is always looking for ways to better the program. Iris has a knack for video and is always fun to see what she creates.
Great job to you two ladies. You can pick up your Genesis House gift cards from Mr. Sisson.
In guidance news, Vantage Career Center, with the support of our 13 local school district superintendents, will host an employer-student connection event for employers and students in grades 8 through 12 on this coming Wednesday, March 14th. The connection event will be located in the Vantage Commons from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m.
The purpose of the event is to give students and parents a chance to meet employers in a career expo format. It will help students and parents learn more about career opportunities within our local communities. Make plans to attend this event this coming Wednesday evening.
In club and organization news, anyone who picked up a color guard information letter, please be sure to return the back page to Mrs. Newell. If you did not pick up a letter and wish to be in color guard, please see Mrs. Newell. The color guard is open to current 8th through 11th graders and no previous experience is necessary.
Seniors, don't forget to get your senior portraits to Brooke Halevig for the yearbook if you haven't done so already. Today is your last day to do so.
And last, the yearbook
staff would like to announce the new staff members for the 2018-2019 school year. The choices were based on student applications and teacher recommendations. Morgan Bush, Carmen Cruz, Kate Farr, Emerson Littenberg, Molly Reinhart, and Melanie Wan. Nice job, ladies.
With that, we're done for the day. Everyone have a great day and an even better weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday morning.